What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Nomus J coming at y'all, man, with a mini camp update. Just talking about the mini camp for a couple minutes, man. We had a lot of stuff going on, a little bit here and there going on. I got a separate video coming out later for Detroit Lions. At the end of the day, Tease Tabar has been making some plays, definitely doing his opportunities in OTAs. He did get burnt on a bit a downfield route, kind of a field against Chris Lacey. He got burnt and gave up a catch on that one. But he did catch an interception at the same time in the red zone as well. So he, like I said, I've been hearing he's been making a lot of improvements. He's definitely been working on his routes and how he can track down the corner. He's a smart football player. At the end of the day, he was touted to be a very smart football player when he got drafted out of Florida. Definitely, this off season again, he's been working out with Chad Ochocinco. He's saying he claims he's been learning a lot from Matt Patricia and Brian and Mrs. Coach Stewart. Definitely been teaching him a lot. So I'm hoping that this can translate to not just training camp, but actually to the regular season. If he can make it through preseason, if he can really show up and earn his starting role, possibly. And then Agnew is trying to get back into his shape of returns, and he was injured last year, so he's looking to improve compared to last year or this year. So he's also going to try, because we play a lot of dime in our defense, so he's probably going to be trying to get his role as well. I mean, we do have Justin Coleman and Rashawn Melvin. It's his job to lose, basically. So Agnew still has an opportunity to earn his spot on the roster as well, not just as a return man, but also as a D-back for the Lions. And we'll see what happens with him with that. Just OTAs, we've been seeing a lot of things again, man. Different offensive line groups, different offensive line sets. You had Kenny Wiggins at left guard on the second teams, along with Joe Dahl, I believe, at right guard on the second teams, or Graham Glasgow at right guard on the second teams. On the first teams, they had O'Day Abashi at right guard on the first teams, and then on the left guard on the first team was, I believe, Joe Dahl. So, but again, that's just OTAs for you, man. They just trying different chemistries and formations to see what they can learn from it, and see if they'll be willing to use it on pads. The Lions always do stuff like that, man. Different chemicals and different mixtures of things that they want to try out. It's nothing to go serious about, nothing to go crazy about. Nobody's beating Radnow out for his left guard spot. None of those guys are going to beat Radnow, okay? So we don't want people overreacting to that. So like I said, man, Connor Cook, to me, it's nice seeing him in the Lions uniform, in my personal opinion. What I'm saying? That's just how I feel about Connor Cook. I always had hopes that he would do good after he left the Spartans, because he was kind of like the Matthew Stafford when he was in college. He was kind of like Stafford, but he was treated like he was always questioning about his leadership, his decision making, was he coachable, this, that, and the third. So it seemed like it was always something. So it's funny that these two on the same team now. But anyway, that's just here or there. That's just me talking mess. Y'all leave in the comment section, man, specifically on Tease Tabar, man. Y'all you really think he'll be better this year if he is able to pan out after training camp? You think preseason wise he go show us something? You honestly think this guy's gonna be more improved enough to make a serious role on the roster and actually get some production going in the regular season? I mean, he's even saying he's not even trying to take that role as the leadership. Since Slay has been out on, his leave of I want a new contract, he's saying that he's not even thinking about trying to be like this next leader to, he's saying he hasn't done enough, basically, and hasn't made enough plays or at all to even, come and talk about what he's done and this and that and the third, and how to help the other guys out. So I take that seriously. When a player does that, that means they're serious about trying to develop themselves as well, man, because they know they haven't done enough. That to me, that's leadership. You gotta get yourself right first before you get talking about helping somebody else, and that's basically what he said. And y'all, we go see what else happens in mandatory minicamp later on this week. So y'all leave a comment section, man. We running 3 tight end sets. We talked about that, I think, a little bit on the round table the other day. I think that's going to be interesting as well. Our tight end core looks to be one of the youngest and one of the low-key most underrated tight end cores already. We haven't even seen these guys play yet. And that's just how I feel about it. Man, come on, man. How could you deny it? Like, our oldest tight ends, I think, are 25 years old. And I think I was just saying this with Manby's Morris on Twitter the other day. It's going to be interesting watching that battle more. So I'm going to leave it at that, though, man. Shout out to everybody. DVDSA. I can't think I had to say, man. Hit that sub button for your boy. Please keep rocking with me. It's been a minute since I made a Lions video, but I'm still going to make more content for it, and I may have another video later on today. So stay tuned for that one. And we gonna ride this thing out, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Peace.